Hey, welcome back, my peeps. So today we're gonna make some fall cookies. I shared these cookies on Facebook. Just a picture of them on Facebook. And then I was asked if I was gonna make a tutorial, and I figured I might as well make one because they're so cute. Look at this little sweater. It has texture. I'm not too crazy about that pumpkin. I think it's kind of big, but I was just going with a thought, and I kind of just did these one night. And this is your pumpkin spice coffee. But I don't drink coffee. I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't know about y'all. Y'all like all this stuff that's pumpkin spice flavor is just crazy. Like so many. Have you seen the many things that are pumpkin spice flavor? Woo, child. This is the only pumpkin spice I like in my fake beaks. And I try to make a little pie, a pie slice. It didn't come out exactly the way I thought, but after I made it, then I realized how I could have made it better. So I'm going to try to do that. And let's get to it. So you're going to need some cookie cutters. So I had this cookie cutter for a very long time. I'm talking about, it has to be over 10 years old. I got this cookie cutter when 3D printing was first a thing. This is when I used to make real cookies. I have this cookie cutter, and it held up pretty good for being so old. Still in good condition. So I got this for the coffee, and then I had two ugly sweater cookie cutters, right? I used this one, but the only thing with this one that I didn't like is that in the back, you see it has these things, so clay will get stuck in there, and then when I lift it up, it didn't come out good. The impression didn't come out good, but I like this cutter. And then I have this one. I've had this one for a long time too, and there's a sweater cutter as well, but I don't know. I'm gonna try this one this time. We'll see. And then I got a pie slice cutter. Now this is a Wilton cookie cutter. I had this cookie cutter for a lot of years. You won't even find it anymore, but you could definitely find a 3D printed one online. I can guarantee you that. So that's what that one looked like. And then I was thinking about making a round cookie, like a pumpkin pie. But I do have a tutorial on how to make pumpkin pie cookies using a candy corn cutter or a gumdrop cutter, whatever. And you can make pumpkin pie cookies with that. I don't know if I'm going to do it in this tutorial, but we'll see. If time permits, I might make one, okay? I'm also going to be using some molds, and I have some molds here. I'm going to be using an impression mat like this. This is how I got the sweater texture on here. I got this from Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby doesn't sell it anymore. But you can buy something like it online. And then I'm going to use this for my pie. This is how I did the crust on the pie. I used this. So I'll post links under the video to as many things as I can find for you guys, because you can use these texture mats as well. They have these texture mats on Amazon. This is like a basket weave. I don't know what you call that, but this is like a sweater pattern, and this is also a sweater pattern. So they do sell texture mats online, but these are not big enough for my cookie cutters, so I'm not going to use these. If I had a smaller cutter, I would, because I like these textures. They're very pretty. But I don't have, a smaller cutter than that. I might have to order me one. But, Amazon does have texture mats. And I'll post links to some so you guys can grab one if you want one. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to move all this to the side over here and work on it one at a time. So, you know, I got my cookie. Oh my God, I can't never talk. I got my cookie dough colored clay here. And I wanted to share something with you guys real quick. Because sometimes this cookie, not the cookie dough, the clay, it gets a little like sticky and stuff. But look, this is what I've been doing. I'm going to tell y'all, right? Now, I'm going to show you. So I got some like baby oil. I got this from Dollar Tree. I know if some people been using like cooking spray and stuff, but honestly, I don't want to kind of put that stuff on my fake bakes. You see how that stuck to my finger? So look what I've been doing. I took some of the baby oil and I put it in a spray bottle, and I marked the X because I also have like a water bottle that I use, so I want to make sure I don't use the wrong one. But I've been taking some and I spray it in my hand like that, and I rub it like that, and then I go in there and I you know, put a little bit on my clay so it won't be so sticky to my hands. And it seems to be good with that. So I'm gonna make these these fall cookies. But if you want me to make more cookie style things, I know you guys know I do a lot of Dollar Tree stuff, but if you want me to do more stuff like this, let me know in the comments and I will do that. We could do that. So I got my Teflon sheets. You know I love my Teflon sheets. I'll put that piece of clay to the side. I don't need that whole thing right now. Got my rolling pin. I'm gonna get my cookie guides right here. I like my cookie guides. I like my cookies to be even. Now don't worry about all this stuff on this. This is just clay that I got stuck on there because it's sticky and wet. And I need to just clean that off. But it's alright. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Hold on, let me move some of this stuff away over there. Okay. So I'm gonna just put my dough in the middle and I'm going to just roll it out. Roll it. And that's that. Push that to the side. I like to flip it over. Let me see what I could get out of here. Did I get two of these out of here? No way, Jose. That's not going in here. Oh, before I do that. And then I got some baby oil and I put it in this little like takeout container or whatever. Because put some of the baby oil on your cookie cutter as well. Now, when you finish with your cookie cutters, wash them. Okay, you don't want, because after a while, you know, if you don't wash them, the baby oil becomes sticky and yucky, and that's not what we want. Okay, so if you have 3D printed cookies, you need to wash them by hand. Do not use hot water, and just be gentle with them, because I wonder if I could cut something else out of there before I take this up. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut out this. Put a little bit of oil on here. So if your clay is getting stuck to your cookie cutters, this is the trick right here. Okay. Now, don't oversaturate it. You just need enough to, you know, help out with the cutting of the cookie. You don't want to like it dripping down or anything like that. Okay, so now you're going to pick up your your clay. Shoot. Now make sure it doesn't stretch out like that and mess up the cookie, your inside cookie, the cookie in the cookie cutter. Because that will happen. It always happens to me. Alright, so let me take this one up first. And then grab that. So I got my other Teflon sheet here because I'm going to release my cookie cutter. My cookie in there. You see? Came out pretty decent. Might have a little bit of rough edges. You just fix them up like that. And then this one, I'm going to start from the bottom. And just pull it out. I'll kind of be messing it up myself. Not necessary to do that, but yeah, no. So I'm going to make the sweater now. Put that to the side. Put this to the side. And I also, like I said, wanted to make, I'm going to make a round one to see if we make, pumpkin pie. A round pie, like the whole pie. Now, these ugly sweater cookies, I had this one for a long time. I don't remember where I got this from. But this one, I had got in a kit. I think I got it from Big Lots. In a kit that came with like sprinkles and stuff. I really like this one so much. I'm gonna try it. Let's try this one. I don't really like that one too much. Something about it. This one is like, it has like a shape to it. You know what I mean? Like, that one doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stick as much. Not too much. Now, I'm not going to get crazy. But I'm going to try to oil this up as good as I can. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, it's falling out my hand. And see if I get a good... Now, you, like I said, you can get this at a 3D printed cookie. I'll post a link if I find any. Or if I find one online, I'll post a link. Just make sure you coat it good so it will release from your clay. Now, let's see if it's going to give me a hard time. Or if it's going to behave. Let me see. Can I cut anything else out of here? Can I get a cookie out of here? No, this is too big. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Let's see if I could get like my pie cookie out of here. Yep, I could probably get a pie cookie out of there. Let's try it. And this video is probably going to be a little long. You guys don't know. No, I don't like making the videos too long. But when it's stuff like this, I really want to take my time and show y'all exactly how I do it. And the struggles I go through. And how I try to make it work. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Let's take this off first. Over here. Let's start there. I want to get this on my cookie. Let's see. I'm going to pick this one up first. And then take it out. Put it there. That's going to be my pumpkin pie. Okay. I need to wipe this off because I don't want it to, you know, be sticky and stuff. Put it back. Oh God, let's see. Let's see if I get it out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to pick some of it. Ouch! I poked myself. I'm getting a pokey tool and I poked myself with the tool. I'm gonna try to, see if I could get this out so it won't stick to my... Okay. All right, let's see. I hope it comes out good. Because the other one, when I first, well, I only made one, so. Let's see if I get it to come out good. Here we go. I don't know where to start. I'm going to start from the top. Looking good so far. Ooh, yes. That was good. This is because I took my time. And plus, when I did that one, I really didn't take my time. Now, when you make your cookie, you got to try to not put it so, like, you don't want it to, these gaps to close up. Because you want it to, you know, look like a sweater. All right, so now we're going to do the top part. I'm going to put my clay away. I don't need this clay anymore. Well, not this cookie dough color. I'm going to get me some, we're going to get the orange clay out now. So, I have two different color clays. I have like a little bit of a pastel color and a little bit of a brighter orange. So, we're going to use the pastel orange. So, let's put these cookie cutters over here. Let's move everything out of the way that we don't need right now. I'm going to put over there. And I'm going to move these cookies up here so I won't hit them, mess them up while I'm rolling the orange out. Wait, let me pick this up for a minute and move it. Kind of sort them so I can put that sweater cookie. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let me just leave it alone. I'm going to put this up here and I'm going to move the sweater cookie over here while I roll this out. So what I did, I just took some orange and I added white to it to make it this color, okay? Now this clay is not as sticky as that other clay was, but you still have to condition it and stuff. Make sure that it's nice and soft. But I'm still going to spray a little bit of the baby oil spray on my hands. And rub it and come in here like this. Just so I can get this to make sure it's not that sticky. Some people add baby powder, but I don't really want to like dry it out. You know what I mean? I just want to make it not so sticky. That's all. Okay, so now I got my other Teflon sheet. And now you're going to get a thin, the 1 layer sticks for your sweater pattern, which I don't even think I need this much. Maybe I just to be sure, because sometimes when I take it out, then it'll be short. So I want to make sure that I just roll it out like this. Then you're gonna take your pattern, your texture mat, whatever one you have is fine. I'm going to cut this little piece off right here. And I like to put my mat on top. You know what? Let's put a little bit of the baby oil on the mat. Make sure it comes up, it don't stick. All right. What is this? Oh, are you serious? Okay, so I like to roll. Now, you want to put pressure, but not too much pressure. You just want to make sure you're getting that texture on your clay, okay? Then I like to take it off and kind of like peel it off, but kind of let the texture mat do its thing as well. Because if you pull it too hard, you're gonna stretch the clay, okay? And then you're not gonna get that texture that you want. So now I'm going to go back in again and make sure that I put some more baby oil on it so it can come off easy. Where am I grabbing all this stuff from? Like, okay. So you guys like pumpkin spice? I'm not crazy about it. I mean, I could eat like a little piece of a spice cake, but like pumpkin spice Cheerios and pumpkin spice yogurt, and I even saw pumpkin spice pasta sauce, and I was like, nah, that's just no. But anyways, let's do this. Let's see. Okay, now make sure you push these down, and let's pray for the best. Can I get anything else out of here? Nope. So I'm just gonna take this up. And we're just gonna roll it out again and make the next one for the coffee cups and things like that. Okay, wait. So I'm gonna go in here because I don't want this to get stuck onto my my sweater pattern. Because if I don't take it up, I know I always have the bad luck of it getting stuck. And I don't want that. I want it to look kind of decent. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Yes. This one had a little bit of extra clay sticking out. Now, this is the fun part. Trying to get this on here just right. So I'm going to just do it like that. And then I'm going to come in like that. And then I'm going to lay it like that. All right. Here we go. That looks pretty good. Now remember, try not to get the arms to close or touch this part, okay? Alright, so I'm going to let that sit. And we're going to come back to that. But I want to do... Well, the coffee cups... I got to put a layer of white on the coffee cups, right? So I want to use this like a very thin layer, or should I save it for the it doesn't matter. Let's just do it how we've been doing it. So I'm just gonna get my white clay because I want the cup part to be white. So I need some white clay. So I'm going to get me a little bit of oil again. Because this is a little, sticky. And I really don't want no trouble. So, alright, let's go. So I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to use the one layer sticks. And we're going to roll that out. Okay, so that. I like to pick it up after I roll it and flip it over, because this side is always the smoother side. So now I'm going to get my cup again. And I'm going to, I don't know why I keep closing this, because it don't even have that much in there to spill. I don't fill it to the, like, I don't really fill this up because I don't want it to spill over. Because let me tell you, anytime I put something in a container, I could guarantee you I'm going to knock it over. So, all right, we're going to cut that out. And so then I'm going to put that on my cup. Then I'm going to show you how I did the lid part. Right after I put this on here. So make sure you try to measure it up as best as you can. And there you go. That's one part, and I'm going to show you how I did the top part. I'll put this over here to the side though, because I need to roll this out again. So what I did was I kind of took the lid, the top part, flip that. So I took the cookie cutter again and I made another cutout. Right? And then I just cut the top part off. So I got my blade here. And I just went and cut this part off like this. Cut that out. And then, wait, shoot, this might need a little bit of oil too. Anything sticks to this clay. And then I took the lid, and you see this? I cut that part off. Like that. Then I put each piece on separately. I started with this part. You can reshape it if you want. And I basically just, I stuck it right where it is supposed to be. And then I went in there and kind of shaped it to the cup. And then I took this piece, shape it up, make sure you get all the points out. And then I went and put it right on top. Just to make it look like, you know, two pieces. Make sure you tap it, fix it. Make sure the clay pieces are touching. You don't want it to lift. So make sure you press it down pretty good, but not too much to distort it, okay? So that's your coffee cup. And now I'm going to cut out the piece that's going to go in the middle of the coffee cup. I'm going to need this blade, so I'm going to just, let me pick up these little orange pieces because they will, well, I'm using orange now, but sometimes they'll get in my white. So again, I'm going to use the thin layers of the painter sticks, just one layer. I come in here. I didn't use one layer on these because that's why they're so thick, but I don't like that thickness. So I'm trying something different. Alright. So you're going to take your texture sheet again. There's my brush. Put some little bit of oil on here. Try to get this to not stick. I'm gonna try to cut out the 2 pieces. Well, I'm only making 1 cup though. And I'm gonna put that on there. And I'm gonna press. Not too hard, not too light, because then the impression won't come up. Okay, that should be good. So I'll flip it over. And there we go. So basically what I did was I kind of went in there and just cut the part, because I want the thing to go like this. So I'm going to cut one from this side, and I keep thinking in my head I'm making 2 coffee cups, but I'm making only 1. So I'm going to leave that alone. And then I'm going to come, pop this off, and then I just want like just under the top. You don't want it too close to the top, but you don't want it to be too low as well. I think this should be good. You guys will get the point. And make sure you get rid of those little points. So I'm gonna put it like right here. Okay. You can make it go over the sides if you want, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it right on top. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the band. Make sure you push it down good, because you do not want this to lift, okay? So now I'm gonna make the band. Do I need any more orange? Yes, I need it for the mold, but excuse me. I'm gonna put my white clay away. I don't think I need that anymore. So I'm gonna get some brown clay, right, and make the band that's gonna go across this. And you can use any brown. I mean, you don't have to use the colors I'm using. You can use any colors you want. I'm just replicating what I already did. So I'm gonna get me a little piece of clay. I'm gonna move this cup over here. And I just got me a little piece of brown. So if you don't have this like chocolate brown and your brown is a little bit light, just add a bit of black. And that will help you get a darker brown. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut out a band to go across my coffee cup. And I want it to be thin, so I used popsicle sticks. Alright, so now all I'm gonna do is basically just cut across, you know, make a strip. Let me put some like sticking. And I can't make it too thick because I can make it thick. I think this is good. I need to make sure my pumpkin could fit. Okay. And then cut the edges off. But you kind of want to leave it a little long, because you want this part to wrap around your cup. Okay. So press it down. Make sure it's not going to lift up. And then wrap it around your cup. Okay. I got a little extra piece here. I'm just going to cut that off with my scissor. And there goes your band around your coffee cup. And basically that's that for that. I'm gonna do the pumpkin in a minute. Okay. So we're going to do finish a little bit of the sweater now. And then we're going to do the pumpkin pie, all that good stuff. So what I did was I took a little piece of my orange and I rolled it out. Let's move all this stuff out the way. We don't need it. We don't need it in the way. Let's move it. So I rolled a piece of, I got this little thing from Dollar Tree. I'm going to show y'all right now. And it's a stamping block, but I like to use it to make my little worms. So this is what I do. I take some of this and then I use this to help me get my worms. Which I think I have too much clay because honestly, I don't need it to be that big. But it helps you roll a nice log, even log, if you do it like that. Now this has a piece of tape on it, or like a sticky side, because this is used to, you put those clear stamps on here. But this is, you can find it, I seen it in like almost every Dollar Tree I go into. But yeah, look how nice your worm comes out. Does that look good? So yeah, if you see this, where's the little case? It comes like this. It says, it's called a stamp block. But it comes in other shapes as well. Not just like this square shape. But it still does the same thing. Whatever size you see it in, just grab it. It's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up into little pieces to go like on the cuff. I think this should be good enough to go on the cuff, right? Like that. You want it to go around a little bit. Make sure you press that down. And then you're going to get you a tweezer and you're just going to pluck it. And that's how you're going to get that look of like hair, or I don't know what else you want to call this. To make it look fluffy and stuff, that's what you're going to do. Okay? So now I'm going to cut off another piece to go on the other sleeve. You just want to make sure you go around the cuff, okay? And make sure it's touching, because this will start to, like when it starts drying, it starts shrinking and it tears away from the other parts if you don't make them connect, okay? So just pluck it until you get like hairs. Make it look like fur. Okay. Then I need a little piece for the top and then a piece for the bottom. I think this should be good for the top. Just pluck it, pluck it. And there you go. And then now I'm going to put some on the bottom. And you do the same. And then I'm going to show you how I did the little pumpkin. It's a mold that goes on the sweater. Now, some of these molds you can find on Etsy, and you can also find it on Temu. So, that's how I did that. You want to use a pointy tweezer, okay? So now we're going to do the little pumpkin and stuff that goes on the coffee and on the sweater. I have a mold. This is the mold I used. It has a scarecrow, corn stalk, carrots. I don't know. It has corns here, but I used, which one did I use? This one and this one, but I think this is too big. So I'm probably going to use this one and that one. But if you don't want to use a pumpkin, they have this other mold. And look how cute this is. It has an acorn, a walnut. I don't know what this is called, but it's like the top part that goes on the acorn. And I'm not sure. I think this is another type of nut. I think this is an almond or something. But this mold is cute as well. And they also have this acorn mold. This is pretty too. Put an acorn on your shirt. But I made another like this. Look at these. You see this? Acorn. And then this one. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm trying to look at this. And then I put it straight off camera, right? So I made this with the wood pieces from Dollar Tree. Those wood pieces, the cups. That's how I made these. And it's the same process. Only thing when you do this, I use the mold for this part as well. You see it's pulling away from the wood. So when you make it, make sure it comes over. Like, bring it over the side a little bit. Because when it shrinks, it's going to show the wood part. But if you don't care about that, then you're good. But I made these too. I like the way these came out. And this cinnamon stick is also a mold. But I don't have it with me here right now. But, so I'm going to get some green. Hold on, let me close up my clay. I'm going to get a little piece of green and some orange. I'm going to show you how I did the pumpkin. Hold on, let me move this because I don't want to hit it and mess it up. Because y'all know I'm good for messing something up. So, let's just put these up here. So this pumpkin has a little stem. It's very tiny. So what I did was I got me a little tool to help me put the little piece of the piece of green in there. Like you need the tiniest piece of green. So look, you see this little piece of green? I mean, I'm going to take this and just stick it in here. Like that. So I could get a stem. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, I got that stem, and I'm going to use this one over here. Because I feel like this is too big for my sweater. So I'm just going to use something else. Use a different size, I mean. So you want to come over here and just stick it right in there. So you have a stem. Right? And then you're going to get your orange or brown or whatever color you want to make your pumpkin. Or if you don't want to use a pumpkin, that's fine too. I mean, it's about making things your own, right? So, got me a little piece of, oh wait, this orange got a little, oh, it got a hard piece. So, you're going to take some of the orange. Now, you want to make sure when you put the orange in there, that is going to touch that green part. Because that's how you're going to, you know, get your orange. I keep calling it orange, your pumpkin. So get all the extra out that you don't need. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Let me see. Is this enough clay? Yep. Okay. I feel like this one has just a tad too much. You can already see the little green popping out right there. And then just pop out your pumpkin. There you go, your pumpkin. See how cute that looks? And I'm just going to put it on my shirt like this. Then I'm going to get this one, pop that one out, and put it on my coffee cup. Right? But let me make sure I get it in the middle, because I always be messing something up. And there go my little pumpkin on my coffee cup. And now we're going to make the pies. So I need this. So let me put all this other stuff away that I do not need. So we're doing good. We're doing good. So we got our coffee cup. And then these, I kind of highlighted it a little bit with some gold paint, which I'm going to do in a minute. But first, let's try to make our pie. So I got the pie piece over here. And I'm going to, let's just leave it right here. I'm going to roll out some of this orange clay. But I'm going to try something a little different. Let's see, I got a piece of hard clay right here. I'm going to use my 1 layer cutter, guides. Because I don't want it to be too thick or too thin. So, let me think about this for a minute. So, okay. Because I want, you see this pie? Like, I want this part to be crust as well. So, I'm going to have to cut a piece of the pie out, right? Make sure I have, well, I don't need the whole pie, or do I? No, I don't need the whole pie, but I'm going to cut the whole thing out. It just makes it easier in my head for me to measure things when I cut the whole cookie out. Okay, so I only need this part of the pie. So I'm going to cut that out because I don't need the crust, because the crust is going to be something else. But like I was saying, I want this part to be crust. So I'm going to take this cookie cutter and I'm going to bring it over a little bit just to cut out another piece of this pie. So when I put it on here, like I want it to like line up here like that, but leave this piece, leave this side with no pumpkin pie on it, because I want to put like a crust there. But let's see. Let's see if my idea works out. If not, just put the whole piece of crust. But we're going to try it anyways, okay? So for the crust part, I used a mold, like I said. And it's this mold here. The braided part. Let me move this back over here, because I don't want to mess it up. Because I will. This part, this mold came from, you can find this at Hobby Lobby. And buy it when it's 40% off. And listen, I went one day, one price says $6.99, one price says $7.99. So look at the tags, because if you get one that says $6.99, then you're going to get a good deal on this mold. Because you can use this mold for so many things. Got some gold paint in there. So now I'm going to just put a little bit of this as well. And here you don't need a big piece. Not at all. But so should I put... Okay, let's do this first. Let's get a piece of this and roll it out like how we did the part, that fluffy part for the sweater. I'm gonna roll a log out, right? So I could put to the side of my pie, which this is definitely too big. You don't need that much, I don't think. So you're just gonna roll it. I think this is just too thick. Because I don't want it to be too... And you're going to take it like this, right? You're going to come up. Oh, I think that's good. I think that's going to work, guys. I think it's going to work. Oh, boy. Don't pay my computer no mind over there. It's doing its own thing. Okay. All right. Oh, Lord. What is going on over there? So press that down. Now make sure it's touching the orange part, okay? Oh, this is going to be cute. After I did that first pie, I thought of this. Okay. Now we do this part. Okay. Now you don't need a lot. You don't need to make this like the whole thing. Just make sure when you do this that you push it down enough so it could pick up that impression down there. And I'm going to cut this piece off right here. Because I think this is enough. And I'm just going to grab it. Pick it up. Okay. See how that looks? And then I'm going to take it like this. And I'm just going to put it on the top. And then I'm going to turn it over so you can see what you're doing. And cut that excess part off. Now, it's going to have like little gaps down here. So push it down. Okay? Push it down. Make sure you get the crust looking nice. And I don't know if I like this part right here. But you can blend it. Get you a blending tool. And that looks better. Just blend it. Make sure you get these little pockets. Because you don't want that to start lifting up. And then what I did was I took my tool. Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with that computer over there. And define the lines. Just go back and define the lines. With a tool. Or whatever. Because sometimes when you trying to do, sometimes you take the oh boy. Alright guys, sorry guys, I had to go unplug that computer because it was driving me crazy. But I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and then I'm gonna come back and Yeah, that looks better. See? Because I wanted it to have crust on the bottom. Okay. So, now we're going to make a round one. What I did with the colors? Oh, I put them over here. So, we're going to get... We're going to put some orange. We're just going to make it look like a pie. Okay? That's basically what I'm going to do. But I'm going to put the crust color away. We don't need that anymore. We just need some of that orange. And I'm going to show you how I make my fake cinnamon as well. So we're going to make a pie. I'm sorry if this video is taking so long, but I really want to share. Like, this is how it is when I'm making the cookie. You know, I don't want to like fast forward or cut anything out. Like, I really want you guys to see my process and, you know, how long it takes to do these. Okay, so I'm going to roll out a circle so we can make that one. And then that's going to be it. And then I'm going to show you real quick how I make my cinnamon. And that's basically going to be it. Then you got your cute cookies for you to make for your tier tray, your fall tier trays. So now you're going to take your, I want to stretch this out a little bit. Okay, so then you're going to take your orange and you're just going to put that on top of your other circle. Now, you can cut this up and make mini slices. I'm not going to do that, but you can, you know. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Because I do want it to look like a pie, right? So, you can take it and do it like this. Just put the line. Matter of fact, let me put some oil on this because I don't want it to stick into the clay. And make it like pieces. Like you're going to cut the pie into pieces. Into slices. Right? And then I have these meringue, not meringue, they're like swirls. Like what you call that? Whipped cream swirls. But I use the mold as well. Like, I like using molds. I really love molds. I have, yeah, I don't even want to tell you how many molds I have. Too many. But this is the mold. And I know Annie's Treasure used to carry this mold, but I think she's out of it right now. But I could post like a Amazon link to this mold or Etsy. Somebody, I'll find it if I can. So you guys can have it. Because I really love this mold. I mean, it saves you time. You can use this for so many different, like, fake bakes. So I'm just gonna, like, I made these a while ago. So I'm just gonna put this on the, but it's not, well, okay. We'll see how it looks. We'll see. We'll see. Because you might not care for this. But I just want to just do something different. You know what I mean? So you just take your little swirls and you put them around your pie. Like that. I don't know if two more are going to fit in here. I don't think so. So I'm going to just... And then this one goes in the middle. like that. So that's your little pumpkin pie. Now, if you want, you can take that mold, this mold, and you can go around the cookie. Let me see. See, now y'all got me started. Ugh. That's how it is. Like when you start creating something, you just be like, I wonder if I could do this, and wonder if I could do that. So I have a collection. Like every time I have like a little piece of clay left, I'll just make like a meringue or a swirl or something, and I throw it in here. Look, I got mini marshmallows, every color mini marshmallow you could think of, because that's just leftover clay. I made it into a marshmallow. That's all. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it in the middle of this pie. Because you got to have a swirl on you got to have some whipped cream. I mean, I don't know. I don't eat pumpkin pie. I'm just saying. So, I don't know if I want to mess with this. But if you wanted to, I don't know. I do want to do it though. But I'm not gonna do it. But if you wanted to, you could put this, make a strip of this and put it around the cookie to look like a crust. If you wanted to, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't have time. But if I do, I'll show it to you guys after in the picture, okay? Okay, this is how I make my fake cinnamon. I got this air dry clay from Dollar Tree. You take roll out a thin piece. I'm talking about thin, like very thin. Then I take it and I let it dry. It dries like overnight. It dries pretty fast. Then I take this a grater, right? And I take that, and honestly, I just grate it like that into a container. And y'all, this is my fake cinnamon. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to take some of this cinnamon and I'm going to put it over this pie. Wait, I didn't even grab it because there's a chunk in the way. I'm going to take some of this and put it over my pie like this. And it's going to look just like cinnamon. And it ain't nothing but dried up clay. Okay? That's how I do it. You could use regular polymer clay. Get you a brown piece, dry it up, do the same thing. But I love it. If you see this at Dollar Tree, you can make gingerbread cookies with this, and you can make you some cinnamon with this. So if you see this at Dollar Tree, grab it. It's a good deal. I like this clay. I like the way I like that it dries. It dries overnight. It's a good deal. So anyways, these are the cookies. And now I'm going to add a little touch of gold onto it. Okay, just like a very small, just to give it a little bit of something, you know. I got my piece of paper here that I'm going to use just to touch it lightly with a brush. I don't want it to be too much, just very light. Like I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to, oh, I don't want to do this. I want to do these over here. And I'm just going to like touch, you know, some of the areas. Hit the pumpkin. And I also hit the sweater like this. I mean, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just wanted to give it a little something, you know. And I even touch the brown part up a little bit. Hit the pumpkin. And I also did a little bit on the coffee cup. You don't have to do this, like I said, if you don't want to. But I just thought it gave it a little bit of something. Okay. So now, I'm going to take some classic caramel and dry brush the cookie, the pie. Yeah, I know I love my classic caramel. So I'm going to get some. I'm going to put these over here because we kind of done with those. They'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to get my classic caramel and just put a little bit on the dry brush the pie. Okay. I like to let my cookie like sit for a day or two before I dry brush it. Because I don't want to take away any of the shape of my cookie. But I want you to see the finished pie cookie. And this is it. You see how cute that looks? And you can do the same on the edge of this pie cookie as well. Very lightly. You don't want too much paint. You just want it to look baked. That's all. And that's it, guys. Those are your cookies. You got your 2 pie cookies. And you got your sweater and your coffee cup. And there you go. Oh. These are easy to make. All you're going to need is those cookie cutters and a texture sheet. And you should be able to make these. Pretty easy. Alright guys, so these are the ones I made. I like the way this pie cookie looks. Better than this one. But that's why I kind of put this edge right here. And then after I did that, I was like, duh. You should have put some crust on it. It's a pie. And I fixed it while I was here with you guys. So guys, I know this video was pretty long. But like I said, I want you guys to see. Like, this is how long it really takes me to make them. Like, you know. Yeah, I could do a, you know, a tutorial where I speed it up. But I feel like you might miss something if I speed it up, and I just want to explain it well. So that's why I take long to do some of these tutorials. If you want me to make more of these type of cookies and more of these type of fake bakes, let me know in the comments. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all go because this was a long one. But y'all stay. Listen. Make sure you guys comment and share, interact with my tutorial. You know, you can become a member of my page and support my page in that way if you want. But if you can't become a member, I would love it if you just share. You know, share it in your craft group. Share it on your page. Share it everywhere. And let other people come hang out with us and make these cute fake bakes. Alright? That's all I want. Just if you could help a sister out. Just share my tutorials. Anyways, yap. Anyway, guys, I will talk to y'all real soon. Okay, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and keep crafting. Don't let nobody take that away from you, because I don't know about you, but crafting is my safety zone, is my safe space, is where I'm happy, and I hope it makes you happy too, and I hope my tutorials make you happy. So until the next time, guys, God bless you. Bye.